welcome to Real Perspective. And today we're going to cover holiday season and the movies that it brings us. We have holiday season because it's coming up on Christmas, man. We got Thanksgiving here coming up pretty soon. Right after that, Christmas.
Yeah.
We got a lot of movies coming out because of holiday. But we're going to talk about one particular one, and that's Red One, which is
a new one. This is a new one.
Brand new one.
Yeah.
Brand new one. Dwayne Johnson. We'll talk about that. And also, I know that a lot of families do what we do is we watch movies from Thanksgiving all the way to Christmas Day, sometimes beyond that, and we watch these Christmas movies. So we try to choose these Christmas movies. So I'm going to give you guys my top 5 movies that we love, that we watch every year with the family. And then you guys, if y'all want to chime in later and
let us know what you like to watch.
Yeah, your top 5 lists. I think it's always fun to do these top lists. It's just
and
really
the big question of the day would be, does your wife leave the TV station on Hallmark all Christmas season long? No, okay, I'm just joking about that. But okay, so what we got first, we're going to do Red One.
We're going to do Red One.
Okay, now watch the trailer here because this is a brand new one, and we'll be right back.
Rocking around the Christmas tree at the Christmas party house. This will go on where you can see every couple of times.
Hi, Jack.
Cool place.
Welcome to the North Pole.
Come again?
Last night, Red One, also known as St. Nicholas of Myra, was abducted.
Are you saying Santa Claus has been kidnapped?
You're the best tracker in the world. You're gonna help us find him.
I work alone. You used to. I'm not gonna like you. I can tell right away. Out of everyone here, I like you the least. Garcia?
What the hell?
Shall we do the thing? I'm afraid we're gonna have to.
You're mine until we find him.
Oh, God!
I suggest you get going.
Claus! We doing some last-minute Christmas shopping? Toy stores. Toy stores what?
The supply closets are portal stations for the North Pole transit system. Grab a car. We're gearing up.
How did...
I adjusted it to reality.
And does that...
No, it doesn't work on everything. No, you can't try it. No, you can't drive. No more questions. Now get in. Whoever took Nick, they're extremely dangerous.
I think if you don't need me here, I might just go back to the car.
We are 24 hours to Christmas.
We need to find him. Let's save Christmas. Say it.
I'm not gonna say that.
Things are about to get real. Cover us. We got snowmen!
Well, it was nice to meet you, Cal. Good luck with everything.
Okay, now this one looks really fun. You got The Rock, man. The Rock. Yeah. Okay.
Then you got Captain America, man. With Chris Evans.
Chris Evans. I just saw him in a dirty movie. No, I'm sorry. I'm just joking. He was in Wolverine and Deadpool.
Yeah.
And I I kind of regretted watching that one. But anyway,
I told you it wasn't as good as the first one.
Oh, go ahead.
All right, so Red One, the whole setup is that Santa, codenamed Joe K. Simmons, codenamed Red One, for Santa. Then he gets kidnapped. So he gets kidnapped, and of course, Dwayne Johnson, who would you think he would be playing? He plays an elf, sort of. He's a
plays an
security
elf?
He's security elf.
Okay.
So he's a security elf, but he's big. So Chris Evans, he plays this guy that has always been like this. I don't believe in Christmas, and he's like this. Likes to he scams a lot of people, and he
Okay.
kind of gets entangled into this. We also have J.K. Simons, who plays Santa, and Lucy Liu. She's in there
Lucy
too.
Liu.
Yeah. I
Now
like her.
that's down. Oh man,
Charlie's Angels.
Charlie's Angels with the three of them.
Yeah.
Was it Drew
Drew
Barrymore?
Drew-
Sorry,
yeah,
got to
Drew
get
Barrymore,
the
like her.
flow.
Drew Barrymore.
And then of course she was in that movie with that rough one with Mel Gibson.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, we won't talk about that.
She's been in
Anyway,
a lot
but
of
then
movies,
she's
so-
been doing Elementary, Sherlock Holmes
Oh, that's
assistant
right, yeah.
on TV. Go ahead, Boo.
So we'll be talking about that. So this is Red One.
Okay.
It's a lot of fun in there. It's a little bit of action.
Okay.
Like
Santa's Siege.
yeah, so it's called almost kind of like the violence in it is kind of like a video game.
Okay.
So like you see these snowmen coming out and they're attacking them, and they attack them. They slice the snowman in half, and then the snowman gets back on top of there and fights and stuff like that. And people being thrown into windows and doors. There is no blood,
Okay.
no blood and gore. Just to make that clear, it's all just kind of fun, old video kind of violence stuff.
Okay.
So it's a really good storyline with like I said, what if Santa got kidnapped and how do we do this? They put a little bit of more of a spin on that to catch that fun. You have a little bit more spin on the different things, like the reindeer. He comes out and he says, hey, ladies. So he's kind of making sure, all the reindeer at this point are females and stuff like that. So they do a little bit different things, but overall, it's just such a fun movie.
Okay.
Put you in a good spirits. J.K. Simons does a great job playing Santa. Of course, The Rock always plays good doing security stuff. And I think Chris Evans does a great job. Like I said, he's a little bit more like I don't believe this, I don't believe that. He started, they show him as a child where he's stealing stuff because he doesn't believe in Christmas. He doesn't care if he's good or bad. So he goes in and he's that way as an adult.
Okay.
So anyway, this is the whole thing. He actually uncovers a plot to kidnap Santa.
Okay.
And so that's how this whole thing rolls out. It is a lot of fun. There's action. There's fighting in it and everything like that. And it's just like I said, it's just fun fighting. A lot of little cool things in there. Their cinematography is great. Everything's just so much fun in there. We just had a really good blast in the movie. My big complaint about this, and especially now, we're talking to Christians right now. My big complaint in this is they geared this towards kids. So,
Okay.
and I get it. They did a PG-13, little bit, violence in the action. But I think it still would have been able to be worked with PG if they hadn't had thrown in about 8 to 10 cuss words.
Okay, so they had cussing in this.
Yeah, and it was just like going, I keep thinking, why in the world would you do that? This is a kid's movie.
Yeah.
Now, I get it if it's not going to be for little bitties because it's a little bit more action and a little more, stuff like that. But I truly believe this could have been something for, like, I've got a grandson. My grandson's 6. Almost 6. So you have that, and you could have this for kids like that age, 6 to 10, and everything. And now you cut out a whole group of people because you put some cuss words in there, and they're not bad cuss words. I would say not good cuss words, but
Is there a good cuss word? That's what all.
but.
No.
But there's not. It's like the biggies.
Okay.
It's not the biggie.
No. But who was saying this? Who was cussing?
Um,
Which character?
It would be Chris Evans and then Dwayne.
See, Chris Evans. I mean, he got tainted when he did Deadpool. I'm sorry.
It all spilled out.
Okay, I'll stop.
It's like that's the thing is it was Chris, his character and then the Rock's character. I just didn't think it needed to.
It's not necessary.
It was not necessary.
There's so many. There's so much things they put in there.
Yeah.
And you wonder who are they trying to appease?
Exactly. Do they want a PG? I've heard a lot of people go, we need a PG-13
Mhm.
because PG is dead. That means you're not going to get much audience. I totally disagree with that. Back in the old days when Disney was around, you got the audience. I still think that we have a lot of people that are yearning for that
Yeah,
kind of nostalgia.
yeah. You don't want to have to worry about what your kids are watching on the movies. It's hard enough today when you got like my grandson. He listens to. I was talking to him the other day. He's listening to YouTube, right, and everything sounds good. All of a sudden, just out of the blue, you hear something. You go, Hunter, what are you watching? And that's the thing. You don't want to have to watch. Well, but the thing is, well, that's another question.
Well,
Should we be watching? We need to be watching or what our kids are watching. Making sure.
Yeah.
But
you
used to have somebody helping you in Hollywood with those
Exactly, with the
ratings,
Disney and
not
stuff like
to
that.
do it. So you don't have to worry about that.
And like with me, we talked about this before. We've always talked about this. As adults, we can look at this and go, okay, they're going to cuss, but man, I just let it go. I like the movie. I'm only good. I read a book. I skip over cuss words. I can do that. As kids, you don't want that stuff just entering in their head that young.
Mm-hmm.
And I just think that it's just when you show this and you show a kid's movie and you see that, it just kind of gives them that permission to, ooh, it's in a kid's movie. It's Santa, so I'm going to be able to do this too. So it's just kind of one of those things that really just stuck in my craw about that. That's the only thing that I saw that I did not like about this. Otherwise, it was just a really great movie, a lot of fun, and I would, I've got adult kids, and obviously I would let them watch it.
Yeah,
I don't have, I can't control that anyway. But it would be a family show that we would watch, but it would not be for something that I would show to my grandchild.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you have one of those, there's some devices now out that cuts out cuss words.
Yeah, the VidAngel.
Yeah.
Yeah, it cuts an hour-long movie down to 10 minutes. Yes. Okay.
Scarface was 30 seconds.
Oh, it was?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So,
yeah, they do.
so like I said, my top thing is, man, this is a great movie. Go see it. If you have young teenagers, I would say it's a PG-13. If you have, your how you feel about cussing with your kids and what they can watch. So gauge that, and if you want to know what words they say and that it's in there, you can go to IMDb.
IMDb
will
will
show
help
you.
you out
It'll
with
say,
that.
hey, 8 cases, eight times of this word, 2 times of this, 5 times of this. So it's something good to use. But yeah, I love it.
It saves you the time of doing it yourself. Like way back about a few decades ago, we were watching the movie Die Hard 2, and we counted we listed how many times they said the F word and stuff, and that would just boggle your mind.
Yeah.
Anyway, and but you got that flowing in the ears and all that, but you don't want your kids watching that, of course. Okay, now I get to pick on you.
Yeah.
Who played Mrs. Claus was played by Bonnie Hunt.
Yes.
And do you know what? There was another movie that she played in, who she was the sister of the main character, and back many years ago was one of the best romantic movies that people loved. This movie,
Okay.
and it was about. Do you remember the movie?
I don't.
Okay. And I'm having fun with him.
Unless it's When Harry Met Sally.
No, it wasn't When Harry Met Sally. But Tom Cruise was in this. This was one of his major movies. The romance. And then in his speech at the end.
Well,
he was a sports guy. He was in
Did he have you from Hello?
Did he have me from Hello? You had me from Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it was Jerry Maguire.
Good
so
movie.
Bonnie Hunt played the sister of Jerry Maguire. She also played on TV a lot as well. So that was just a trivia piece. I'll pick on them.
And she plays Mrs. Claus in this one.
How is she?
Yeah. She's
Was
good.
Mrs.
She
Claus?
doesn't. Yeah, she doesn't.
Stand on the back a lot, or
She doesn't have very much. She's just very small, but she is a little pivotal on a couple of shots.
Okay.
Scenes.
So when was this released?
This is released this weekend.
Okay,
So,
cool. So we're going to get it out here this week, probably the next couple of days. This program, so it's fresh, it's new, And you need, I mean, if you don't worry about, they're not giving you the F word all the time. But the thing here is that if you think that your kids are good enough, don't have to worry about that, and you yourself want to watch a good Christmas movie.
Yeah.
Okay, so wokeism.
No, not really. They're nothing. They don't deal with that.
Okay, Jenna, we already talked about the cussing.
Right.
Any homosexuality,
Not that I can
characters,
remember.
whatever
No.
like that.
I don't
Okay,
think so.
okay.
No.
And you say, well, why do you ask that question? Well, there's a lot of Christians today that want to know. Okay,
They
so
do. They do.
we do. We're just
It's just
trying to be informed.
being upfront about it and trying to figure out, do they have an agenda when they do that? And,
Yeah.
and again, we don't care if there's a gay character. We don't really care. It's whether, like, one of the things that we have an issue with is if they take an existing character in a TV show or something that's well known and go, oh, we're gonna twist this up, we're gonna make them gay all of a sudden.
Yeah, like
And it's
Ellen.
not really realistic, I don't think. But
No.
I mean, if a gay character comes on, I don't care. We've had that forever. I
Yes.
mean, we used to watch Three's
there's
Company and stuff like that.
Yeah, and that they would make fun of it actually, but they would.
And Will and Grace.
Will and Grace.
You watch
Yeah,
that.
but they were upfront about what was
Yeah.
going on there. There's one now it's on CBS called Hacker. It's on TV, of course.
Yeah.
And a couple of ladies that he gets his assignments from are a couple of lesbians. Okay. Tracker.
Yeah, Tracker.
Tracker.
Not Hacker.
Did I say Hacker?
Yes.
Oh, Hacker. I got a new program for TV. No, Tracker.
Tracker.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, it is pretty good. It's a good show. I mean, it's exciting and stuff. And so anyway, but at the same time, we're not going to go on about that. We just asked the question. Want to
Just
see
ask
if they're
it,
trying to give it an agenda,
agenda.
and push that out.
Yeah.
All righty. So let's get down to the nitty and gritty.
All right.
The reels.
I believe it's 7.5. I think it would have been higher without the
7.5
cussing.
reels.
I think without the cussing, I probably could have moved it a little bit higher.
Mhm.
It's solid. It's a good fun movie. I mean, you get what you expect there. You're getting fun
Yeah.
and a Christmas feeling and a Christmas spirit that kind of tingles whenever you get that part of the movie.
Yeah.
Like that. So you get that, and then you get the humor and
Mm-hmm.
the action and all that. You get that, but I didn't want to get the cussing in a kids movie.
Okay.
So that's my.
I hear you. I hear you there, and I'm right with you on that. He did a show on. It may have been on the streaming network called Jungle Cruise. It was Disney.
Yeah.
And do you remember that one?
I remember that.
Okay. Was it as fun as that one? or-
I think it was more fun. than
More fun.
Jungle Cruise. I like Jungle Cruise. That was
Jungle
a good.
Cruise
That was
was
decent.
good. Yeah.
But yeah, I think it's more fun. I like what they did. I like the the reimagining of an elf
Mhm.
being like the security people. I like there's parts in there where the elf becomes different, like he changes sizes, and that was a whole lot of fun.
Oh yeah.
It's just a lot of fun in there. It's just like I said, you expect the fun. You expect when Rock is there, you're gonna have action,
Yeah.
and same thing with Captain America being on there.
Yeah.
Chris Evans.
Chris Evans, I really like Chris Evans.
Yeah.
I think right now he's trying to do villain roles, but that's cool. I mean, they gotta change it up sometimes.
And this one isn't like
So-
a extreme villain. It's just this kid that didn't really believe in Santa or the Christmas spirit,
Okay.
and then he grows up to be that same cynical guy. So it's kind of one of those can we turn this person into a good guy, a believer type of thing. You see it
Nice.
in every Santa movie.
Can you make somebody that's bad good?
Yeah.
It's possible.
It
The
is.
gospel does that. Anyway,
Absolutely.
alrighty. So let's move on to our. Okay, so you want to talk about your top 5 holiday movies?
Yeah, so every year, my family, we start usually around Thanksgiving, right after Thanksgiving, and we start watching Christmas movies. We kind of keep to the same list a lot of times, but sometimes there's this really one, one that really stands out, maybe a new one. We'll add that in there. Or we'll maybe don't have time for everything, but we try to make sure that we see these certain ones. Now, the top 5 I'm going to work on today, we see things, a lot of movies that we watch, Christmas Vacation and stuff like that we love, but it's not exactly for
Children.
family. You know,
Yeah,
you
family,
can't have your 7 or 8-year-old watching Christmas Vacation. It's a little bit more.
Well, unless
naughty,
you watch your
Yeah.
dysfunctional family. Yeah.
But these 5 are my top 5 that are fun for adults and kids. So
Okay.
I'm gonna.
Are you going from 5 to 1 or 1
You
to
know,
5?
I think what I'll do. I think I will go from 5 to 1.
5 to 1.
5 to 1.
So this
So
is number 5.
Number 5.
In this modern age, too many people have lost sight of the true meaning of Christmas.
Mom! Hush!
Shut up, Ralphie! So now, in the spirit of the original,
I need you! Stop!
traditional, American Christmas,
Thanks a lot!
MGM presents A Christmas Story.
Uncle! Uncle!
Fragile. That must be Italian.
I think that's Sister Fragile, honey.
A Christmas Story.
Come on!
The movie that pulls off Santa's beard. And unwraps the secrets
Did I get a tie this year?
of the original, traditional,
He looks like a deranged Easter bunny.
100% two-fisted, red-blooded,
It's smiling at me.
all-American Christmas. A Christmas Story.
So we like Christmas Story. A Christmas Story has been so much fun. You know, everybody's seen these. I hope so. This has been where a little boy just growing up and he wants a Red Ryder BB gun, and his father's going, "You're going to shoot an eye out with that." It's just a fun, nostalgic kind of movie. And this
Okay.
was out in 1983.
Wow.
And
That's
so
a long
we
time.
still kind of try to watch that every year if we can. That's usually like the top 5. I usually watch it. If we don't watch it together, I stay up a little bit later than my wife does, and sometimes I'll watch it at night if we don't catch it and put it in there. So that's my number 1 or number 5.
Okay, so number 5, we got Christmas Story.
Yeah.
Okay, and who starred in that? We had Darren McGavin. I love this because when I was growing up, Darren McGavin played as the Night
The
Stalker.
Night Stalker. Yeah.
Oh, it's on TV. And of course, that's what it was, more horror with vampires and
Yeah.
and all that. But he was a fumbling reporter, and it was so good. They only did 1 season of that, which
Yeah,
is
they did.
tragic.
Yeah.
Anyway, and I've seen Darren McGavin. He's been in other
Did a
ones.
lot of
He-
movies.
Oh goodness, he
TV
was
shows.
in From the Hip. That was another funny
Yeah.
one. I don't know if you ever seen the Judd Nelson.
I've seen that.
The
yeah.
lawyer. That was hilarious stuff. But anyway, really great actor. What was your favorite scene?
In
Christmas Story.
So in Christmas Story, my favorite scene, it always makes me laugh. Now I like the tongue on the pole. That's funny, but
Tongue on a pole.
seriously, my
Did that
favorite
on
one
Dumb and Dumber.
is it says it's fragile, you know. So instead of being fragile,
Oh, for
so
Geely.
it's
Okay.
it's
Okay.
fancy. So I thought that was that's always been something that I know that when I've got friends and family that repeat movie lines, and fragile is one of those top movie lines that we like to say. So
Okay.
that's always. just
I got one question about this movie because I always seen somebody was it one of my relatives or anyway got a lamp that had a lady's leg with
Yeah.
a fishnet stocking on
Yeah.
it. What
That's-
was that all?
That's the fragile part. So he gets
Okay.
the dad gets this package in, and they're going, "What is it?" And it says fragile, and he's going, Fragile. It must be from France or whatever it was.
Yeah.
And so they open it, it's a leg lamp. So that's where that comes in.
So that there was an actual leg lamp.
Yeah, there's a leg lamp.
Okay.
It's a full
All right.
leg lamp.
Okay, so
yeah.
if you get a leg lamp for Christmas, all righty.
I've got one of my nephews, he's an adult.
Mm-hmm.
He absolutely loves that movie. And so I know that they've gotten in the little bitty leg lamps about this big before. So it's
Oh, that's very cool. Okay. All righty. And okay, so that's number 5.
That's number 5.
Okay, and number 4.
Number 4, 1984 started a string of movies for Tim Allen called The Santa Claus.
The Santa Claus.
I thought that was such a well done movie series. Now, granted, I thought the third one was a little bit weaker than the other two, but still, okay. It was still good. But the first two are absolutely solid. We usually try to watch those two.
Mm-hmm.
The third one, I always thought it was going to be better because it had
Martin Short was in there. He
and-
played Jack Frost.
Jack
didn't he?
Frost.
Yeah.
And I thought it was going to be really, really good because he's such a funny guy. But I just thought it fell a little short for the other two. But those first two are just solid. And I think it's just such a fun series to watch. So Tim Allen.
Okay, Tim Allen. Okay, and
what was the story on this one is that he's a regular guy. He's just kind of he's divorced dad. He's just having a tough time, and he sees Santa on the roof, and he kind of thinks it's somebody trying to rob him, and Santa falls, and he's gone. And then because Tim Allen is there, he ends up starting to be like Santa.
Yeah,
so
he
Santa.
got the mantle.
So he got it passed to him. So it's such a cool movie. I love the way they did that. I love the characters they have, and I love the whole thing with the divorced dad because during that time,
Judge Reinhold was there.
Judge Reinhold, yep, he's awesome too. So that one was a good movie. So I really liked that series.
Now, what was different about the second one, though?
The second one was, I believe, the second one was where he had to find a wife. It was
Yes,
Santa Claus.
and
So
Elizabeth,
the Santa Claus,
whatever her name is.
the Santa Claus was where he had to become Santa.
Yeah.
And then the Santa Claus 2 was where he
Had to get a wife.
Yes, you have to get a wife during this time.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah.
It's fun movie. It's fun. It has a lot of good humor in it. Tim Allen, I mean, he's a good comedian.
He's hilarious.
I like him. I really do like him. Okay, and then also, didn't they take this movie or do a series on Disney?
I don't know.
They did.
Yes. I haven't watched Disney Channel in a long time, except for
I understand, and we understand. I understand this. But the thing is, on Disney, they developed this for 2 seasons.
That's right.
And both Tim Allen and Elizabeth, I'm trying to remember her last name, Elizabeth something. Anyway, she came back as Mrs. Claus.
Yeah.
And they came back and they've done a series for 2. And I missed this series. I have not watched it.
I haven't watched that. I may have to watch that just to see. So that's number 4.
Number 4, okay. So number 3.
He sees you when you're sleeping. He knows when you're awake. He knows if you've been bad or good.
Stop. Kids aren't stupid. They know how it works.
Sorry, Santa.
I'm Cupid! I'm coming!
Hey, check it out!
Give me the camera! It's Santa Claus!
Live and in person. One night only.
You don't look like Santa Claus.
Well, billboards add 80 pounds. Christmas is in trouble.
Imagine if we all worked together.
I have seen a lot of strange things, but this...
Wait till you see what happens next. If you ever meet Mrs. Claus, maybe just skip this part. Hey! You all want to go on the naughty list? All right, let's get back to work.
Number 3 is in 2018, Kurt Russell did the first movie called The Christmas Chronicles. We were a little bit late to the game on this one. We kind of went and we missed that first year they did it, and then we heard so many good things about it. So the second year we went to watch it, and we were just sold. It was awesome.
It was fun.
It was a lot of fun.
They sing on there too.
Yeah.
They get some music.
Oh yeah, and Kurt Russell, man, he's awesome. He played Elvis one time, and he does an Elvis song.
Thank you very much.
So it's really cool. Yeah. I thought they did such a great job on this. This is just seriously about Santa Claus and his life, and it's just a great. Oh, and what it was a little girl who absolutely believed in it and always videotaped to Santa and her wish list. And her parents were getting a divorce, and they went on got a divorce, I believe, and her new husband. The mom's new husband, and took them on vacation and stuff like that. All these different things are happening to this little girl. She's such a believer. She ends up being, by accident, on Santa's sleigh, and then she ends up in the North Pole. So
and they did two seasons of
2 seasons.
Goldie
two
Hawn
movies.
was in there too.
Yeah, 2 movies, and then I've heard rumor of a third one being. I don't know if it's coming out this year or not, but it should be.
I wouldn't doubt that Netflix. This was on Netflix, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And I would not doubt they do a third one if it's so popular, which it is. It's very popular. And let me see. Yeah, I think one of the scenes in there, they had the Santa's bag.
Yeah.
And they would go inside Santa's bag. It was cool
really
stuff.
Cool. Yeah.
And it was fun, and of course the singing. I mean, you just got a really great time. You know, isn't it nice to be able to watch a movie where they're just having fun and you can enjoy it?
Yeah,
that.
It's fun. Sometimes it gives you a little bit of a lesson of what life is about, and to keep moving on with everything. Sometimes it gives you a lesson to, hey, let's believe. I don't care if things bad have happened to you, but believe in miracles. Believe in, the magic. I always want to believe in the Christmas magic. Look, when my kids were growing up and when they would ask me, Dad, is Santa real? I would say, what do you think? And of course they didn't
I don't
know how
want to lie,
that.
so I'll ask you a question.
No, look, to me, Santa is real, because Santa's not just this guy. It is the magic of Christmas, the magic of what the Saint Nick was, a real person. So it was evolved to that. Now, again, we're talking about Christians and everything. We also teach our kids the truth, what Christmas is all about.
Yes,
that it is the celebration of our Savior's birth, right? So, and I believe that we can do both and meld them together and say, here's a real reason why. But here's a fun reason. Let's have fun with this.
Yeah,
I don't think.
Well, and there are Christians. I know that I've run into several of them. Anyway, Christians that if you say anything about Santa Claus, that's evil. That's Satan Claus. Yeah. That's Satan. It's bad. But the thing is that it has fun. The same thing with Easter.
Yeah.
You got an Easter bunny going, you're just, and they accuse them, they're just trying to cover up the real story.
But if you teach a real reason, but then have fun, that's what it's all about. And like we actually had a family leave our church one time because of Easter. We had an Easter egg hunt. Our service, we had a religious service, a Christian service.
Yeah.
He talked about, we did, I teach kids in the back. I co-teach with another lady, and we teach the kids. So we taught them the real reason what Easter is all about.
Yeah.
In the service, they taught them what it's all about. And they said, we made sure, we do the Easter egg hunt for fun, but that has nothing to do with the real reason.
Yeah.
And so then we did, after church, we did an egg hunt. And
they left.
They said that was not what they signed up for. And it's sad because I think people should. They had 3 kids, and
how can I put this very nicely? Sometimes people need to get over themselves. Anyway, they need to, in Christianity, is, yes, we're serious about our love for the Lord and worship and following God and serving the Lord. But at the same time, can a person not live their life and enjoy life and have fun?
Yeah. As long as I think if you're teaching someone that Santa Claus is the only thing, and you keep out the other, that's going
or
to
replace it. Yeah, that's one thing.
It. I think they
or
work really well side
Happy
by side.
Holidays instead of Merry Christmas.
Yeah, exactly.
That kind of attitude, which I think a lot of that is going away, but we'll see how that goes. Okay, let's get to number 2.
Number 2. This one is one that we put in place several years ago. Now, in 2013, I do South by Southwest, which is a film festival, music festival in Austin, Texas. We don't live in Austin. We're right outside of Austin.
Mm-hmm.
We in 2012 is when they showed this film at South by Southwest, and it's one called when we saw it, it's called When Angels Sing. But the actual title when it went out public, it's called Angels Sing.
Oh, wow.
Harry Connick Jr. is in this.
Yes, wonderful singer though, by the way. Wonderful
Absolutely,
voice.
And great actor. He always did great. This has a list of who's who in the local music and big music. So you have Willie Nelson playing Nick, which is Saint Nick.
Okay.
You have the bunch of like all these. Chris Christopherson's in it. It's just and he's the Colonel. Just so many people that are at the music.
Lyle Lovett.
Remember
him with that puffy hair? Okay.
So a lot of people that like I said, in the Austin area, they're big music icons. So the story about this is Harry Connick Jr. and his wife are looking for a house. They're trying to figure out what they can afford, and Harry's driving, riding his bike one day, and he stumbles across this beautiful mansion. And Harry's character hates Christmas. He doesn't like Christmas. And you don't know the reason for a little while. You just like bah humbug type of guy. And he's got a kid and a wife, and he just hates Christmas. And so he stumbles across this house. Willie Nelson is there and said, he's Nick, and he said, you love this house? And he said, yeah. He said, well, I think we can, get you a good price on it. And he gives him an offer and says, well, this is what we'll sell it to you for. He said, this must be a joke. This is worth a lot more than that. He said, how much is it worth to you? So basically, he sells the house to that guy for a song. And he said, now the only thing is you have to keep the traditions going. And so he says, okay, no matter what, we'll do that. Come to find out, the tradition is they live on this street that every year the whole street just goes hog wild in decorating for Christmas.
Okay.
And of course, he doesn't believe in Christmas. He hates Christmas. So he has to do this. And his wife and his child is trying to get him to do this, and because of the spirit. And they want him to back in there. Mm-hmm. So where a lot of the music people come in is that they are at the biggest main attraction of the block.
Okay.
And so as time goes by, everybody comes in that lives on the street, and they're delivering lights and decorations to him, and they do a song to him, they carol to him, and it's all the people that are there are all these famous artists, all the singers and songwriters that are in Austin area, and like I said, Chris Christopherson, who has now passed away, Willie Nelson, Lyle Lovett, a huge list.
You get to hear Harry Connick Jr.
Yeah, you hear Harry Connick Jr. sing. So it's a great movie. It's just a fun movie. It's great for the whole family. It gives you a lesson. Kind of a lesson in believing no matter what you've gone through in life. And I absolutely love that. Absolutely love that. So that is that's my number 2.
Okay, I got a little trivia flow for you right there. The actress that plays Harry Connick Jr., or Michael Walker, shall we say, his wife, starred in a very popular country western television program for 5 seasons.
Nashville.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
I love
and
actress.
Friday Night Lights.
Friday Night Lights.
Yeah.
She also was
Connie
on
Britton.
the very beginning of 911.
Oh, she
was on the
was?
first season of 911.
Okay, all righty. So she's a really good established
Great
actress.
yeah.
And I'm looking, you have a soundtrack here. It's
Yeah.
amazing. And so you just...
I'll bet you anything they're Christmas songs.
Oh, you think?
Yeah, I think so.
Except they have Amazing Grace. Amazing Grace and Moses. Anyway, you gotta watch this. Number
It's a great
2.
movie. And like I said, we've incorporated that into our list since then. I got the DVD. I know if you guys don't know what DVDs are, I've got a ton of them. I know it's like streaming, but you pop the DVD in, stream it whenever you want to.
Yep.
And I love it.
Angels Sing. Okay.
Okay.
Number 1.
My number 1.
Papa says New York is pretty different. Sorry! Oh. Looks like a Christmas tree. Sorry I can't ride with you the rest of the way up. Well, have a good time. Oh, I forgot to give you a hug! Dad!
You look like you came from the North Pole.
That's exactly where I came from.
You have another son. You like sugar, huh?
Is there sugar and syrup?
Yes.
Then yes!
Came to us 2003.
Oh boy.
The first time I saw it, man, I couldn't stop laughing. And the actor, I love the actor. However, there's a lot of times that the actor, a lot of his stuff are the same thing over and over again.
Yeah.
But man, this bowled me over.
Yeah.
I couldn't stop laughing. And this is Elf with Will Ferrell.
Mm-hmm.
I just think this is such a great movie, and it's so you see the innocence in him throughout the movie and going through that. I love his part. I love that, Will Ferrell can play this wide-eyed adult that you believe is so innocent. And I think that's just terrific. Everything in that movie hits. It's all gold. It's comedy gold. It has the feels.
Yeah.
Everything hits in that movie. It's just funny. It's it touches your heart, tugs your heartstrings. It's just a great movie to watch, and it's just a great feeling of Christmas. I love the people that's in this.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody does a great job. There's not a single actor in there that I don't like. I easily, when this movie came out, I gave it a 10. Man, I was just so impressed with this movie.
Yeah. Okay. And the thing is that these are some actors. They're no longer with us, but Bob Newhart.
Bob Newhart, yeah, he just passed away not so long ago.
Yeah,
He played
Papa Elf.
Noel, Papa Elf.
And Ed Asner.
Ed Asner's the same.
Lou Grant.
He played Santa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I just saw this one, Mary Steenburgen.
Yeah, Mary Steenburgen plays the mom, like she's a stepmom for Will Ferrell's kids. Basically, this is about, if y'all haven't seen it, he was an orphan that gets in a bag of Santas, and he winds up at the North Pole, and Santa raises him, and Papa Elf raises him, and so he's wondering why all these little elves, and he's an elf, but he's over 6 feet tall, and so he finds out that he was born to a human, so he goes to New York City to find the human, which is
Okay, Zooey Deschanel.
Deschanel, one of the best things of this movie too.
Okay,
I love Zoe.
She was she an elf?
She was an elf. She was just she was a lady that worked at the store, and her and the elf, started.
Buddy's love interest. It says here, Zooey Deschanel. She starred in TV. New Girl. That was a big one.
One of my favorite movies that I love from her is the Galaxy.
Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Yes.
Yeah. So yeah, she's done a lot of great stuff. I think she's fantastic. She's funny. She's cute. Everything that was needed in this movie.
Okay.
And so she was really good.
Zooey Deschanel has a famous sister who played in a very long-running drama series on TV.
I can't remember the name of what her name is, but
Emily
she's on
Deschanel.
Yeah, she's on Bones.
Bones, that's
She
it.
plays Bones.
All righty. Good. He's getting better at this trivia here. And of course, James Caan. And what movie made James Caan famous?
Is it Chinatown?
The Godfather.
The Godfather, I guess. Yeah, I guess that would be.
Yeah, The Godfather.
Yeah.
Anyway, but he, of course, outstanding actors, old school actors.
Yeah.
Good. Well, most of them. But then again, now Will Ferrell. Now I will have to admit, I have never seen this movie.
Oi. Okay.
I have not watched this movie. Everybody tells me it's so great, but I watched other Will Ferrell movies that kind of turned me off.
Go to watch this. If you don't like some of the other ones, you're gonna like this.
Okay.
You're gonna love it.
All
I
right,
guarantee
because sometimes these people, they have one really good, memorable that will stake a movie in them that'll stay there for ages, and this could be it. Hell.
Well, see, I like some of his other movies. I love Talladega Nights. I just think that some of the stuff that he does, I don't want to say a one-trick pony, but it's like the same joke over and over again. And I see a movie
Talladega
and it's
Nights,
funny,
I remember that one.
but then you see like for instance, one of the scenes in Talladega Nights, he's running around in his underwear. I'm on fire, I'm on fire, I'm on fire, something like that. Well, then there's another movie that does the same thing, and another movie does the same thing.
Yeah.
And you shouldn't have to do
the same joke. I mean, you should be able to evolve. But
and he's a funny man. I absolutely think he's hilarious. And I think that there's a lot of great movies out there that he's done. I just think that sometimes he's a little bit more repetitive or way over the top.
Mm-hmm.
Elf is way over the top. And I would say that,
Yeah,
but it's way over the top in a great way that you can believe.
Yeah.
Because he is this elf that is seeing the world for the first time. And so it is over the top.
Okay.
So, and it's one that works. It's not just some guy that's going over the top. It really is good.
Okay, well, I may have to try to break down and watch this show.
We'll have a movie night. You can watch it.
Yes. Okay, so that's number one.
That's number
so
one.
let's recap again. Number 5
is A Christmas Story.
A Christmas Story. Number 4.
The Santa Claus series.
Number 3.
And that's a Christmas Chronicles series.
Alrighty. Number 2.
Angels Sing.
Which I have got to watch this. I saw this and I said, oh boy.
You'll love it.
And number 1.
Elf.
Now these are Russell's top 5.
Yeah.
Okay.
And this is their top 5, not just Christmas movies, because I can put a lot more in there that I would watch if it was just my wife and I watching.
Yeah, dig it.
What I'm saying is, because I love the Christmas Vacation movie. And there's other Christmas movies out there I absolutely love. I absolutely love the old movies. Watching the Miracle on 34th Street.
Miracle on 34th?
The 34th Street. I
It's
love
a Wonderful Life.
It's a Wonderful Life. Stuff like that. But these are my top 5 family movies that everybody can enjoy from itty bitty to old. And I think everybody will have fun with them.
Yeah, one problem with me is that when I remember the kids' movie, the shows for Christmas, it's always those cartoon movies that we used to
Rudolph
watch.
the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Well, that's not a certain car. That was stop action.
Yeah.
But Rudolph, Santa Claus is coming to town,
yeah.
all that type of thing. And yeah, let's during the holiday
like
season,
one
let's just the thing is I watch cartoons, which is I admit that anyway, but. I love that kind of stuff, and it brings spirit. I don't know. What do you want to call it? I don't want to say spirit. I want to say it's a good
spirit
feeling.
of Christmas. It is the spirit of Christmas.
Okay.
You can have that fun Christmas stuff. Frosty the Snowman, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. You can have those great stories.
Yeah.
And you can still celebrate, Christ's birth.
Okay.
At the same time. So.
Yes, and also keep in mind, during the holiday season, it's about the birth of Christ. And that's the main story. But there's no reason we can't watch and enjoy these other movies as long as they're decent. I mean, they turned Winnie the Pooh into a serial killer, I think. This is horrible.
Yeah, I don't recommend that one.
Anyway, but alrighty. So this has been our Christmas special.
Yep.
Holiday
Red
special. One. Okay, so let's go back. Holiday special. Right. Red one, you gave 7.5.
Right.
Reels.
7.5 reels.
Yeah, a good movie.
The main reason that I didn't give it further is because of the cussing.
The cussing in front of kids. Shame on them. Yes, absolutely. They should know better. Well, the thing is, no, honestly, and I want to be serious about this. You cut off viewers by doing stuff like that.
Huge amount of viewers.
Yeah.
And we're. I think the key thing is that parents are tired of not having something for their kids to watch.
Yeah. Yeah,
So
they
I
have to
think that's-
worry about everything that they're watching today because you don't know what they're going to. Okay. All righty. Russell, thank you for those reviews and your top 5 holiday movies. You know, I never saw anything about Thanksgiving. Is there even a Thanksgiving movie out there?
There are some Thanksgiving movies out there, but they're not.
They're not like this.
There's like the Thanksgiving Slaughter and stuff like that. It's like I don't think I've ever seen a. I'm sure there's
Seriously.
Walter, the Waltons on Thanksgiving.
Waltons
Thanksgiving on
Thanksgiving.
on Thanksgiving.
The Waltons.
It was Walton's Mountain. So I
Yeah.
think it was Thanksgiving on Walton's Mountain.
What do you think is because people go back to the home and they all argue at Thanksgiving?
I hope not. I hope not.
Okay. Anyway, all righty. Thank you for tuning in. And let me see. We found a new phrase. Keep the popcorn popping and the soda flowing. And
be blessed and be a blessing.
Take care. God bless.
See you next time.